age limit. Killer Instinct taking the first game. We will have the age limit on the blue side this time to start. We'll have to see what they decide to ban out. As Syndra is not going to stay in the game. There is no way they're going to allow Syndras to stay in this game. And there it is. So Syndra going to be that first ban of the match. Again, Babylot was just an absolute monster on the Syndra pick the last game. We're definitely going to need to see an improvement of a game for Yogurt Fan. In that match, he had 6,000 total gold. He was 3,000 under Groudon and Nofu. And, you know, as much as people like to think, or, you know, people will say that, you know, you don't need a whole lot of gold on tanks. You definitely need more than that, right? You don't need all the kill gold going to you, but you need to have pretty good amount of gold to get some farm to be able to tank things. Otherwise, you're just virtually useless because you're not doing damage either way. So hopefully, Yogurt Fan does pick it up this match and can be, you know, somewhat on par with what he should be. Not necessarily if he's like not necessarily saying he has to win the lane and absolutely dominate. But you know, at the end of that match, he definitely should not be 3,000 gold lower than the support. Or anyone else on his team for that matter. A Pyke is kind of the exception though, because Pyke does generate a lot of kills and he does generate a lot of gold with Chum the Waters. But we're going to see the Shaco ban out and then the Galio banned out yet again, also with that Malzahar ban. So they're definitely limiting mid-Chad's champion pool. And I don't think he did too bad on the Cassiopeia pick. It's just, again, it basically comes down to Babylot utterly dominating that game. Cinderace did really good at staying alive. Jinsen did really good at doing Urgot things. Obelisk pretty okay. Had some really questionable motives there sometimes, going a little too aggressive in my opinion. But Babylot, the first game is Babylot. But we see the Rally and Aatrox is the last two bans yet again. So pretty similar bans as the first game. The only difference is the Syndra ban this time around from the side of Age Limit. And it looks like they're going to go with the Nico pick. Yes, they are going to pick up Nico. I'm curious to see what they're going to put Babylon on this time. Definitely going to look to put him on a more, you know, another aggressive champion like the Syndra, able to just generate a ton of kills. We're going to see the Urgot yet again for Jinsen, and now we're going to see Obelisk on the Kindred pick. Quite interesting. Kindred. I do like Kindred. I think Kindred is a pretty okay champion. The ultimate can definitely work against you at times. And it usually comes down to who has the biggest AoE at the top of it. But they're going to go with the Pantheon at the last second. Is this a Pantheon jungle? Is this a Nico top, for that matter? We're going to see the Rise pick for mid-Chad. I kind of like the Rise. I haven't seen too much play. I think a couple times I have seen it. It hasn't done too well. Rise is, in my opinion, one of the more higher skill cap of champions, being able to throw his spells properly. In terms of, like, I guess the order of which you use them. I definitely don't know how to do it that well. For me, it's just like rolling my face across the keyboard sometimes. But we're gonna see Babylot pick up the Ari for himself. So it looks like it just looks like Killer Instinct's picking their own champions right now. Maybe they just planned this. Ezreal will be banned out though. They're gonna get rid of Nofu's champion. They're gonna get rid of the Caitlyn yet again. or not yet again, but this time around, like I said, Cinderace did pretty good on the Caitlyn. Did not die a lot. Definitely did what he was supposed to do, I should say. And we're gonna see the Morgana ban out. So the final ban for age limit, I don't know. So they banned 3 of the champions that was used in the last game. And that's very concerning sometimes because I don't believe Cinderace, the Caitlyn, and the Thresh were really complete game changers. Yeah, Key had a lot of really good hooks and it, made a lot of different things happen. But, at the same time, I don't think it was these super crucial hooks that was make or break the game. He just landed the hooks that he looked to land, and since the rest of Killer Instinct was so far ahead anyway, they were able just to pretty much always translate into kills or convert the hooks into those kills. But we do see the Pike pick up for Key right now. Age limit looking now. Yasuo. Yasuo? Interesting. And Fiddlesticks. Okay. Huh. So, wait. Is that Nico top then? Oh man. Oh, this hurts my brain. Hold on. So we're gonna have a Nico top with Yasuo Fiddlesticks in the bot side, Pantheon in the jungle, and Ryze mid. So Nico top. That is the first I've seen of this. That's the first I've even heard of this. I like it. Don't get me wrong. It's definitely interesting to see it. It's gonna make for a fun game, but I just don't know. We'll see if Jensen gets baited in by the illusions. If you guys watched the series earlier today, that was WMU. WMU versus Strictly Business. What they did with the Nico, they took Nico to the jungle, and what ended up happening was they had a Kled top lane, and Nico came up into the bush, and then was Kled, and then Kled went into the bush, and then Nico came out, and they basically fooled the enemy top laner and got themselves a kill. It was amazing to watch. I didn't even think about that when that happened. It just never occurred to my mind that's something they would do. But let's see. We do see the cleanse for Babolat in the mid lane. We got double ignite in the bot side. Obviously, we see the heals coming out from both of the bot lane carries. But we're going to see ignite for Yogurt Fan in the top lane. Now, the Nico pick does worry me because Yogurt Fan did not play worth a damn at all last game. Like, honestly, did not do anything too worthwhile. His gold was horrendous. And Nico is not a tank, definitely going to look to try to kill people going full AP. You're going to need gold. So hopefully, again, like I said, hopefully Yogurt Fan does pick it up. I do want to see him play really well. Obviously I don't want to see anyone play absolutely horrible in these matches. But looking at this comp, I honestly don't know. It feels like both teams can just run away with it. I do think that Killer Instinct's comp is a little bit more on that safe side, though. It's definitely going to rely on a lot of ultimates and just very good play from the side of Age Limit. Nofu's going to have a real hard time in the bot side. He's going up against a Cinderace Heimerdinger. Heimerdinger should do very well into Yasuo. Now, Yasuo can dash through the turrets, minions, so Heimerdinger or Cinderace is not really going to be able to land his skills super easily. But if Nofu tries to go in 100% and all in, then Heimerdinger obviously is very good with that type of situation with those turrets, able just to run through them And as long as he can predict where Nofu's going, he should have pretty okay time. But let's see now. What do we want to have happen? What's an amazing thing to happen? Let's see a full-blown team fight with Obelisk ulting up to keep everybody alive. The entire enemy team of Age Limit goes into the ultimate, and then Key on the pike gets a big pentakill with his own ult. I think that's what I want to see happen. Will it happen? More than likely not. But what do we think is going to happen? I do think that Killer Instinct have this game as well. Like I said, their team comp just looks much safer. Both teams can definitely run away with it. But if we go based on a lot of the statistics of last game, at least, Yogurt Fan did absolutely horrible. And playing on Nico right now, who's going to be more of that damage and more of the damage instead of tank, he's definitely going to have to look to get ahead in this one. Again, also Nofu is going to have to play really, really well in that bot side on the Yasuo. So that's just my opinion. But going to the second game, ladies and gentlemen, we do have on the blue side will be Age Limit with Yogurt Fan on the Nico in the top lane. Raised by Gay Dads is on that Pantheon in the jungle. Mid Chad will be playing the Rise in the mid lane. And then Nofu and Groudon on the Yasuo Fiddlesticks in that bot side. And not just any Fiddlesticks. El Bandito Fiddlesticks. But on the red side of the map in that top lane, we do have Jensen on the High Noon Urgot looking to arrest Bandito Fiddlesticks. On the jungle, that's weird. On the jungle, we do see Obelisk playing the Kindred. And the mid lane is Babylon on the Ahri. And in that bot side will be Cinderace and Kia Distort with the Heimerdinger Pike. Is there a button for time control? Camera control.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Ew. Nope. Okay. So, nothing out of the ordinary. We do see we do see a lot of it on the top side. Mid Chat's gonna find Jensen. And there's a little bit of poke coming out, nothing crazy. Groudon did make his way up here as well. Definitely curious to see the Nico in the top lane. I'm very interested to see how this one goes.
Minions have spawned.
Obelisk is here. He's going to force a flash out of Groudon already. Ooh, they actually don't. There's the pull onto Yogurt Fan. They're just trying to get a lot of poke down right now. And all this is doing is delaying the starts of the lane at the moment. Oh, we're seeing a lane swap, actually. It's going to be Mid-Chad going top, and we're going to have Yogurt Fan go mid. Ah, that's pretty cool, actually. I like that. Definitely a little bit of ingenuity coming outside of Age Limit. So Mid-Chad will be in the top side on the Rise, and we're going to see Yogurt Fan on the Nico in the mid instead. Definitely see how this works. And again, I worry for Yogurt Fan. I worry for him. Just mostly based on what we saw in the last game. So hopefully something else happens. But it looks like they're gonna make a move on to Gay Dads. He's in the river trying to get this Rift Herald, and he actually does pick it up, but he gets pulled in. He is level 2 though, so he's gonna have a little bit of damage, but he doesn't have the stun, and he's gonna ignite it up. Can they finish up the kill? Groudon is here, and they're gonna look for something hopefully. Now we see Nofu coming in as well. No one from the side of Killer Instinct is nearby. Nofu's going to be looking for more. We see the flash come out of Ki, and that's going to deter that. I'm surprised they used the Ignite so early. Babylon didn't even rotate down. Probably couldn't. They just will not leave Gay Dads alone. They need to get level 2 right now. Nofu's level 2. Groudon's still level 1. And you see that Babylot might be in a little trouble. They do have eyes on Gay Dads, though, so they should be perfectly okay. There he is. And Nofu just taking away those little turrets. That is one big brain. That's gotta be worrisome. He must have to wear a helmet all the time if his brain is not protected by his skull. You know what'd be cool is if Riot made a skin or a couple of skins that talk to each other. I know they have a couple champions that talk to each other, but like what if they had like specific skins that actually talk to each other, like the High Noon Urgot with the Bandito Fiddlesticks. Like if he kills them, he says, you know, it just says something like something's just cheesy, like you're going away for a long time, Fiddlesticks. Something stupid like that. Pretty super cheesy, but I think it'd be a pretty cool thing to have. Oh my lord, that wind wall dodge blocking everything. Flash forward from Babylon. He's looking for the early kill. Does have the ignite ready. Oh no, he has a cleanse actually. Excuse me. He definitely thought that Midchat was going into the mid lane, but we do see flash forwards, and that's first blood for Gay Dads. Flash for flash there, and Obelisk able to pick this one up. Vincent now getting aggressive in top lane. Midchat has no mana to do anything. He does have the flash available if he decides to use it. He's not going to. I did forget that Babylot took the cleanse over the ignite. Like we said, they expected Midchat to go, you know, mid lane with the rise, so definitely we see the reason for the cleanse. And again, this is something else I do want to see in this game more, is stuff like this where you see these laners swap around, and instead of always sending, you know, your mid player mid, he can go top lane, go bot lane, whatever. The only one that really would be swappable is the jungle, per se. But Obelisk gonna make his move to the mid lane. Oh no, they're gonna run into Gay Dads. He's gonna be slowed down. Can Babylot land the charm? He does get the stun down, and Obelisk taking a little bit of damage, but here they go. The ignite's down on Obelisk, and that's gonna be a kill. Gay Dads just picked that one up, and we see that Midchat is rotating in. We're gonna see the root come down with Babylon. He might be in a lot of trouble right now. Oh man, they're missing everything on the side of Killer Instinct. The gold's still in their favor though, and it looks to be purely off of CS. And now we see the charm does come down on Yorfang, taking a lot of damage. Almost got pulled into the tower range. But Babylon's definitely wanting to hit that level 6 for that Spirit Rush before anything else can happen. He needs to be careful. I've seen it too many times where the laner stays at their tower thinking they're safe, and then they get popped. Jensen just standing by. Doesn't want to tire his wrist out, you know. Meanwhile, Obelisk does steal the red buff from Gay Dads. He's going to find out now, but a little too late. I think if Obelisk would have stayed there, he could have got himself an easy kill. I mean, obviously, he doesn't know how much life or what his health pool was at, so it's not like he just knew. But flash forward from Jensen. He's going to look for this kill. Gets the ignite down, does throw the ult. Can he get the damage low enough? He's looking for it, and he's not going to be able to. And we're going to see Midchat just survive that. Kind of peculiar from Jensen to do that. No, definitely playing aggressive, but I definitely didn't think that would have been the play he was looking for. But it looks like Nofu's having a really good time down in this bot side. He's able to have the CS advantage this game. Pretty much able to shut down those turrets at every turn. Did you see Babylot making a rotation somewhere? Only just drops the word. Gonna find himself a pink ward as well. Jensen stopping the back of mid Chad. And you don't see much action out of Key right now. Definitely playing extremely passive for being on the pike. But we see Pantheon and Pantheon. Gay Dads is after Gay Dads. There's a charm going down. It looks like Yoga Fan's gonna be in a little bit of trouble. Obelisk is here. We see the rotation coming in from Cinderace and Key right now. They're gonna stop this taking of the Mount Drake. They're gonna stop this pink ward. There's the Petal Storm, and it's gonna hit one. It looks like Obelisk is stunned up. Can he get the ult off? No! Yoga Fan's gonna go down instead. Babylot's just gonna use the Spirit Dash to get out of there, and Gay Dads might be in the next big trouble. It does get down, but Cinderace able to pick up that kill with the rockets. And Killer Instinct able to get themselves 2 easy kills. I probably should stop calling it by these random Pokemon move names. Start calling them what they're really called. They're gonna look for the pool. He misses. Doesn't know that Groudon's on the side there. Does have the ult available, so the Crow Storm can definitely cause havoc in this bot side. He is really low though, so he has to be careful. The stopwatch not quite available. And they're gonna look to save themselves a couple plates right now. I don't know how I feel about Nico as a mid laner. I feel like I guess it could have potential, but I personally don't like it. But we're going to see Jensen trying to kill down mid Chad yet again. He does have the ult available, but he misses! Oh no, Jensen thought he really had that one. But a good sidestep by mid Chad. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like Nico... I feel like the jungle Nico is pretty okay, and the support could be good too. I mean, maybe it's good mid, but I don't see it right now. I haven't seen it in any of the series that have been played. Again, we did see that WMU took up, and meanwhile they're coming in 3 men into the top side. Double gave Dads, but who's going to be the real one? There's the root coming down on Jensen. He might be in a little bit of trouble, but he's actually going to go to flash forward, and the spear does get him. Meanwhile, on the boss side, Groudon's going to try to ult up, but the Crow Storm not going to go out in time. And Nofu's in a lot of trouble. The big Chum the Water's coming in. And that's going to be a double kill for Babylot. And this bot tower going to take a few of the plates down. There we go. First tower going over to the Killer Instinct. Is she like... You do see that Rift Tail is trying to be taken by Gay Dads. He's going to be caught out by Jensen, but Jensen's caught between 3 members yet again. He's going to go down. Actually, Groudon's here as well. He tries to flash away. There's a charm coming in, but it's going to miss. Yoga Fan does pick this one up. Yoga Fan taking a lot of damage. Has to be careful. Key is here. There's the pop loss coming out, but it's not going to pop in time. And Gay Dads might be the next target. He's going to be caught out. There's the charm coming in, and Cinderace is going to pick himself up a kill. The Rift Tail did go down, though, and Gay Dads was able to pick that one up. But they do take 2 deaths in the meantime. Jensen did die yet again. 0, 2, and 1. Not having quite the game he had the first time. They're They're looking to tower dive on the mid chat right now. Almost taking a lot of those tower hits. He has to be careful, but he has a lot of damage coming out. Almost got killed. We do see the heal that did come out from Cinderace. Forced the flash off the mid chat, and he's able to pick it up. Now they're going to look for this top tower. He has found Groudon. Might be a little bit trouble. We do see the ultimate come in from Gay Daz. And Groudon might just die. Oh, nice stopwatch. You see the stun over the wall by Gay Daz. Can he get Cinderace? Cinderace flashes with Obelisk, and Groudon is there, and he's going to die as well. Gay Daz is still going to try to get out now. Yoga Fan is here to try to make something happen. Here comes the Prismatic Blossom. It's going to get 2, but Obelisk able to get out of there. He does ult up so to keep everyone alive right now. Babylon does land a charm. He's going to get another killing spree. Now mid chat, his target gets pulled back in. There's Spirit Rush coming in, and that's going to be another kill. Cinderace able to pick that one up, and that's going to be a 4 for nothing in favor of Killer Instincts. 8,000 gold lead now coming for Killer Instinct. And things are starting to look really rough for Age Limit yet again. It did look really good though going into this match. They did the lane swap with Yogurt Fan and Mid Chad. And it seemed to be working out fairly well. Jinsen definitely didn't have his way. But look at this. You see a 2,000 gold, 1,600 gold deficit for Yogurt Fan. But here we go. Gay Dats is in here. So is Groudon. They're going to try to get the kill on the Jinsen yet again. He seems to be the target. There's the Crow Storm coming out. Kind of unnecessary if you ask me. But Jinsen's going to go down. Groudon credited for this kill. Ha! I just noticed that. She waves to the camps. She waved to the Krugs when she walks by. That's pretty funny. I didn't know she did that. Again, I haven't seen much Nico play, but Charm up on a Yogurt Fan. He's going to go down. He's dead. Tried using the Prismatic Blossom, but not in time. Beautiful Charm coming out of Babylon. And it just seems like there's just a little bit of disrespect coming out of the side of Age Limit. Not respecting the overall damage. Going to look for somebody who gets the pull into Nofu, but it's not enough. He has to be careful, though. We do see that Gay Dads is behind him taking that pink ward. He still has the Rift Tower, and it's almost out of time. Oh, Nofu's going to get it. Going to be charmed up instantly. He's going to die. Rampage for Obelisk. But he does summon the Rift Tower in that mid lane. He's going to be ignited up, and they're going to try to get the kill. Can Gay Dads do anything? No, he gets lots of damage going down. Key's going to be able to pick it up with the Bone Pick. More like a Sand Dagger, I guess, since the sand pike. Oh, there's a charm coming in. Does land on the right Yogurt Fan. Oh, look at the damage coming. There's the ultimate. And not able to get the Hextech Rockets on site, but did force the flash out of Yogurt Fan. Gold lead now at 11,000. It's just starting to creep up. Oh, no! Yogurt Fan is going to go down. Meanwhile, on the top side, we see Jinsen duking out with Gay Dads and Mid Chat. He's going to be able to get the kill. Or is he? He's so low. He does! And he's not able to get the kill. Gay Dads is able to pick it up beforehand. But meanwhile, the fight's continuing. They're actually going to... Gay Dads might actually get out of this just fine. He's going to try to back up top. Oh, no. He's going to be caught out. Or is he? They're coming in with the rockets. It's going to land. Cinderace able to pick up the kill. You had a second left on the back and he would have been okay, but the minions able to spot him out beforehand, and they're going to continue this push. Topside, Nofu trying to make something happen. Has no damage. Crow Storm is used, and Obelisk might be the target. Is he going to be able to get anything out? No, he was silenced up, so he wasn't able to drop his own ult. Groudon able to get the shutdown. But you see it here and now. Nofu just has no damage sitting on just the Phantom Dancer. You have no real damage yet. You need at least the BF Sword, getting that little bit of AD coming in. But Cinderace, 704, 306 on Babylon. You do see that Key is building full damage, has the Dustblade of Drakthar, going for the Yomu's Ghostblade, so he's going full armor pen. And when again you're this far ahead, you can actually do that without being severely punished. So it's going to be okay for him to do that now. We do see the Zonius is on Groudon, so he's going to be looking to get those really nice Crow Storms into the middle of the enemy team. Meanwhile, we do see that Dragon and Baron will be up in about a minute 34, minute 30 between the both of them. And that Dragon is going to be a Mount Drake. But they're going to go in and Gay Dad's going to be stunned up. Obelisk is here, but he ran into 3 members. He's feared up. He's silenced up. He can't do anything. He does get the kill, though, but he's going to fall. In the meantime, that Prismatic Blossom Obelisk might be in a little bit of trouble. Does use the heal, but he will fall. Nofu's going to get the kill. But meanwhile, Babylon does come in from the backside. Cinderace, can he survive this? He did flash bitch head, and Nofu chasing him down. He's trying to drop all the turrets he can. He does have the damage, or does he? He's going to pick up a kill after he goes down, though. Nofu credited with that one. Groudon a lot of trouble. Ooh, the charm just a little too early. He's going to force flash out of Groudon. And that's going to be a 3 for 3. And Jensen wasn't even around for that. So definitely seeing a rough time with the Nico pick. I again, like I said, I worried about it from the beginning. It definitely doesn't seem to be doing what it should be doing. But I mean, at the same time, mid chat is 0-4-4, so he's not doing too wonderful. No one on the side of Age Limit is doing fantastic right now. We see that Nofu has the Sterix Gauge, so he still doesn't have any real damage coming out just yet. But there we go, Babylon's going to go in, doesn't have the charm, but he uses the Spirit Rush, he's able to get it. But he's actually silenced up, and there he goes, Jensen gets the kill. Can Groudon get out of this? The charm does land from Babylon, and that's going to be another kill. He's unstoppable. Nico is here, but can he make something happen? Gets pulled back. He's going to start the Pop Blossom. Can he land it? No! Pop Blossom lands on no one. The charm does come out, lands on Nofu, though. They do get the Baron in the meantime. While this is happening, Jensen's going to come down. Did use the Ghost. And now that's Baron on the side of Killer Instinct. And they're 12,000 gold ahead. They could probably just run down the lane and end it. They lost no members there. Groudon and Midchad will be up in 6 to 7 seconds each. 3 seconds each. They're going to look to take this top inhib, though. We do see that Obelisk is bot side. But there's a double root coming out from Yogurt Fan. Good entangling thorns. Midchat's going to root Babylon, but the charm does come out. Midchat's taking a lot of damage. And they're going to keep running forward. Gay Dad's looking for something. He's flashed forward. He's going to get on to Babylon, but it's enough. Cinderace picks up the kill. Nofu's trying to go and misses the NATO, and everybody stares. Gauge pop. He flash? He tried to flash away, but the turret does go down in the mid side. They're flash forward. Obelisk is here in the fight now. Flash out from Nofu. And they're going to keep going. Yogurt Fan's going to go down, or is he? Tries to get out there. Uses the shape shifter to get away for a minute, but doesn't matter. He goes down. Jensen able to pick up that kill, and Key's going to die now as well. He's taken out by Groudon. And they're going to look for this mid inhib. And right now it's a 2 for 1 and 2 inhibs. So 2 inhibs did fall for the did fall on the side of Age Limit. We definitely should see Killer Instinct just look to end this pretty soon. They're 13,000 gold ahead. I really don't know what's holding them back. I don't think there's, unless they got like a miracle play, they would have to have Gay Dad's charging up his ultimate with Nofu getting a 5-man knockup. But he's going to be caught out. There's the charm going down. That's going to be an easy kill going over to Killer Instinct. Excuse me. Nice little clone coming out there. But, I mean, they would have to get a beautiful 5-man knockup while Gay Dads is channeling his ultimate, lands the ultimate, has the Yasuo ult come in with the beautiful Crow Storm. Like, they'll need all the stars to align for them to really get a kill. But there's a Crow Storm going in the zone is used up, but they're able to get out of there just now. And Grudon might be in a lot of trouble. We see the ultimate coming out, but he is silenced up. He does drop the empowered turret, though. Gonna be under there. Yogurt Fan gonna go down. Albus able to pick that one up, and there's still no dead on the side of Killer Instinct. But actually, we might change that soon. Getting really low. Babylon gonna go in looking for it a little bit. He does get the kill onto mid chat, and now it looks like Nofu's in a lot of trouble. Sarah's Gage is popped, and he's gonna go down. Double kill. Excuse me, going over to Babylon. Now Gay Dad's trying to make something happen. He tries to smite a creep for help, but it's not gonna work. He's gonna fall as well. And Babylon just getting all the kills in the world. Flash forward from Grudon. Can he kill Babylon before the game ends? No. And he's gonna fall as well. And a beautiful